would like to introduce Mitch and Leslie Bradshaw. They have been longtime successful Ace Hardware owners who wanted to diversify their portfolio. They were looking to add another revenue stream. And I had the pleasure of meeting two great entrepreneurs that were new to franchising and had the pleasure of working with. So Mitch and Leslie, if you're there, I'd like to turn it over to you. And very similar, you can share a little bit about, what you did prior to becoming a franchisee and go through those next couple of questions there.
Okay, Mike, I appreciate it. I'll just go ahead and jump into the what did you do prior to becoming a franchisee. As you mentioned, we have been involved with Ace Hardware since 2007. My dad actually opened this location in '93, so it's been in the family for quite some time. And then we bought it from him in 2010. And my wife and I are both involved in the operations of it on a pretty much everyday basis. Before that, I was in the corporate world with UPS Supply Chain Solutions in an outside sales regional manager type capacity. Did several things involved with outside sales. Leslie was actually involved with mortgage banking, mortgage processing, loan origination. Lived in the Metroplex and moved out to the small town of Mineral Wells, Texas, to get away from it all. So that's kind of what, with Ace Hardware, it's not exactly a franchise, but it kind of lends itself a little bit towards franchise. A lot of people think it's a franchise, but it's not. So we had that mindset, I guess, going for us a little bit. And I'll let Leslie take the next question.
Hi, guys. Mike, it's really nice to hear your voice again. Why we chose Smash My Trash was Mike gave us a lot of really good different franchise opportunities to look at, but we looked at, as soon as we heard Smash My Trash, it was a little bit more than what we actually wanted to spend. But when we looked at the with owning Ace Hardware, we have a ton of money tied up in inventory, overhead, employees, and that tends to get really expensive and tends to be a headache on most days. So Smash My Trash was attractive because it was low overhead, limited employees, and we had zero inventory, which really kind of piqued our interest. And then, and not to mention the margins are really, really good. And we felt like it was recession proof. We felt like it would be COVID proof. And so it made sense for Mitch and I to choose Smash My Trash. Plus it's a brand new concept, which can be a challenge, but I think in the long run, it's really going to do well and pay off for us.
Yeah, and if I could add to that a little bit, I mean, I had the conversation with our oldest son not long before I made contact with Mike about, if you're going to choose a business, try to choose one with low inventory and low overhead. And that was really because Leslie and I had talked about opening up another location of Ace Hardware. But the challenges of having another location of an Ace Hardware store, of a retail store on that magnitude, are really just the oversight, the management of it are just kind of daunting with all the inventory that you have, the employees that you have, the cost of the space, and all of that stuff. So it was kind of little to no inventory, very little overhead is what kind of made the Smash My Trash jump off the paper at both of us. It was on the high end of what we thought we would even consider spending, but then we just with the help of other people involved, made it happen. What did you appreciate most when working with the franchise consultant?
Mike. Mike was a joy to work with on a weekly basis. I can't say enough good things about you, Mike. You really kind of put me at ease as far as we were new to the franchise, if you will, because we just bought it from Mitch's parents and we were just kind of groomed to take it over. So it was a new concept. Mike, you did a great job with getting, kind of walking us through the process. And, I can say that I kind of missed our weekly phone calls.
Oh, I appreciate that from both of you. Thank you so much, Leslie. And you guys were a pleasure to work with. That's what it's all about. So I'm just happy that, you guys are going to be launching here in 2021, and wish you much success. So thanks to Dave, Mitch, and Leslie for taking time out today to share your experience with our audience. So,
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, if I can real quick, I just want to say congratulations to everybody on this call for taking that first step. Because this, I think, is the first step. I mean, during my conversation with you, I mentioned to you, I said, oh, so you're kind of a headhunter for franchises. I mean, I had no idea the franchise consultant even existed. And you walked us through the process and made us comfortable with the process. And, I just want to say congratulations to everybody for taking that first step, because you never know where it can go from here.